So the key is to be in a place of brokenness,
Yeah.
so that we can hear the Spirit of the Lord saying things we don't want to hear. And we still let him have the preeminence. That for that to happen, we can't be protectors of ourselves. The goal is not to protect Don Nori. It's not to protect his ministry, his book company. My sons are hearing me talking like this more and more and more, and they're there, geez, Dad, you're really... And I said, well, if I have to resign, not even be CEO anymore, that's what I'll have to do. I said, this is who I am. This is what drives me. There is a relationship, there is a union with God that he is waiting for that we haven't touched.
Yeah, that's right.
And we mock that with every legal rule we make.
That's right.
We mock that genuine union. You know, we are so aghast with all the porn that's on the net. There's religious porn all the time that fake the real things.
That's right.
There is genuine union with God that is possible, spirit to spirit.
Right.
And yet our system of religion mocks it. Fills it with rules and regulations so that you can look like the perfect Christian and be full of dead man's bones.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't change the world. The reality of God's life and love pulsating through the average person like you and I is what changes the world. You can't help but change the world. You don't even have to preach and you change the world. Because his life and his love oozes from you. People are around you and they just feel encouraged. They're just happy.
That's right.
They just know something's different.
That's right.
But we have this westernized concept that, you know, I don't know whether Amway stole it from the church system or if the church system stole it from Amway. But all it is, it's a facade of unreal relationships for personal profit. It has nothing to do with the genuine union of man and his God. And at the end of the day, if there is no union, there's no reproduction.
That's good.
If we do not become one with him, the seed is not transferred. And nothing real happens. Don't throw nothing at me. But in the days that are ahead of us, you tell me that this wimpy thing we call a church in this country is going to be able to withstand against Al-Qaeda. Out of the 320 people on board that plane in Detroit on Christmas Day, there were no Christians. There was nobody with the spiritual depth to sense that there was literal death on that plane. Why not? Why not? See, as long as we are more concerned about the survival of our own kingdoms instead of the survival of his kingdom and the growth of his kingdom, the world will continue to decay. The scriptural pattern is to change from one degree of glory to the next.
Right.
The reality is that's not what's happening. We lose 1 degree of glory with it, or more, with every generation. But it's because that union with God does not happen. Now, the purpose of this is not to condemn you or anybody else. The purpose of it is to say, he is waiting for you. He is waiting for me to respond to him.